God says, "Don't tell anyone. This is only for you. Your biggest miracle is coming to your house. If you skip this, you will miss it. I am speaking to you directly. And this moment carries weight that you cannot afford to ignore, because what is being prepared for you is not ordinary and will not wait forever. I am revealing to you that something unseen has already been set in motion, and if you turn away too quickly, you will miss the very thing you have been praying for in silence. This is not a random word or a passing thought. It is a precise call meant for your ears alone, and your attention right now determines how you will receive what is already on its way. Stay here, stay focused, and do not move past this, because what is coming is personal, intentional, and designed specifically for your life. Type Amen if you believe. I am telling you not to share this carelessly, because what I am about to do in your life is sacred and fragile in its early stages. There are things I am building for you that cannot survive the noise, doubt, and opinions of others who do not understand your journey. You have spoken to me in quiet places. You have cried where no one could see, and you have held on when everything around you suggested letting go. I have seen every moment, and now I am responding in a way that will reach your home, your space, and your daily life, in a real and undeniable way. Within your own house, within the place where you rest and think and struggle, something is about to shift. I am not sending this miracle to a distant place or a future you cannot reach. I am bringing it into your present environment so that you cannot mistake it. The atmosphere around you will begin to change, and you will notice it first in small ways that grow into something unmistakable. What once felt heavy will begin to lift, and what once felt delayed will begin to move with purpose. This is why you must stay alert and not skip over this moment, because awareness is part of receiving what I am giving. Take a moment and gently tap the like button as a simple act of faith, because even the smallest step of agreement opens the door wider for what I am placing in your life. You have been waiting longer than you expected, and at times you wondered if your prayers were heard or if your faith was enough. I am telling you now that nothing you offered to me was wasted, and every second of your waiting has been building toward this exact time. What is coming is not just a blessing, it is a confirmation that I have been with you through everything, even when you could not feel me. I am bringing something into your home that will remind you of my presence in a way that leaves no room for doubt. Do not rush past this, because the enemy would prefer you distracted and unaware when your moment arrives. Distraction has been used against you before, pulling your attention away just as something important was unfolding. I am warning you now so that you do not repeat that pattern. Slow down, listen closely, and hold on to this word, because it carries timing that is aligned with what I have already prepared. Your focus right now is part of your preparation. Type 1111 to affirm. I know there are voices around you that have made you question your worth and your direction. Some have spoken from their own fear, while others have not understood the path I have placed you on. That is why I am telling you not to tell anyone, because not every voice deserves access to what I am doing in your life. Protect this moment, guard it with quiet confidence, and let it grow without interference. When the time comes, the results will speak louder than any explanation you could give. This miracle is not arriving by accident. It has been carefully formed through every challenge you have faced. Each disappointment you endured was shaping your strength, and every delay was positioning you for something greater than what you first imagined. I am bringing something into your house that will align pieces of your life that once felt scattered. You will begin to see connections where there used to be confusion, and clarity where there used to be doubt. This is how you will know that it is from me. There will be a moment very soon when you sense a change, and it will feel different from anything you have experienced before. It may begin quietly, but it will grow with certainty, and you will recognize that it is the answer you have been seeking. Do not ignore that moment or brush it aside, because it will be the beginning of something that transforms your path. I am placing this awareness in you now, so that when it happens, you are ready to receive it fully. You are not forgotten, and you are not overlooked, even if it has felt that way at times. I have been working behind the scenes in ways you could not see, arranging things that are now coming together. This is why I am speaking to you so clearly, because I want you to be present for what is unfolding. Your biggest miracle is not somewhere far away. It is coming into the very place where you live, breathe, and exist each day. Many times in your past, opportunities have come and gone because doubt entered before faith had the chance to stand strong. This time will be different, because I am preparing your inner awareness so that when the shift begins, you will not hesitate or turn away. There are movements already happening around you that you cannot yet fully see, but you can begin to feel them if you quiet your thoughts and pay attention. The pressure you have been experiencing is not a sign of defeat. It is often a sign that something is about to break open in your favor. I have allowed certain tensions to remain so that when relief comes, you will understand the depth of what I have done for you. This miracle will not feel distant or abstract. It will touch your daily life in ways that are practical and real. You will recognize it not only in your spirit, but also in the changes that begin to take place around you. Can 9 simple words really change your financial life? More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. Brain experts were shocked when they discovered this password works up to 20x faster than the law of attraction. People are repeating it daily and watching money flow like water into their lives. Some even believe the results are so powerful, it feels divine. But this breakthrough is already under legal pressure and could disappear any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone. You have carried burdens that were never meant to stay with you forever, and now I am lifting them in ways that will surprise you. Some of the weight you have been holding has shaped your endurance, but it is not your final condition. I am bringing release into your home, and that release will create space for something new to enter. Where there has been lack, there will be provision, and where there has been confusion, there will be direction. This is part of the miracle that is on its way to you. Type yes to affirm. I want you to understand that timing matters deeply in what I am doing, and your willingness to stay present is part of that timing. There have been moments when you moved too quickly, trying to solve things on your own, and it led to frustration. Now, I am guiding you to move with me instead of ahead of me, because the miracle I am sending cannot be rushed or forced. It arrives at the exact moment when everything is aligned for your good. Trust that this moment is closer than it appears. In your house, there are spaces that have witnessed your struggles, your tears, and your silent prayers. Those same spaces will soon witness a change that will feel like a breath of fresh air after a long season of heaviness. I am not only changing external circumstances, I am also restoring your sense of peace and stability within your own environment. You will begin to feel safe again in ways that go deeper than comfort. This is part of how you will recognize that the miracle has entered your life. Do not allow past disappointments to make you cautious in a way that blocks what I am doing now. I know there were times when you expected something good and it did not happen as you hoped. Those moments have shaped how you respond, but they do not define what I am doing in this season. I am asking you to open your heart again, even if it feels unfamiliar or difficult. What I am bringing is not like what you have experienced before, and it will not follow the same pattern of loss. There will be a clear sign, something that confirms beyond doubt that this is from me. It may come through a situation turning around, a door opening that once seemed closed, or a sense of peace that settles over you without explanation. When that happens, do not question it or try to analyze it away. Receive it with gratitude and confidence, because it is the beginning of what I have promised you. The miracle is not just one moment, it is a process that will continue to unfold in your life. Type 777 to receive blessings. You are not walking into this unprepared, even if you feel uncertain at times. Everything you have been through has built something inside you that is now ready to step into this new season. Your resilience, your quiet faith, and your willingness to keep going have all brought you to this point. I have seen every step, and I have not forgotten any part of your journey. Now I am bringing you into something that reflects all that you have endured. Keep your focus on what I am saying to you now, and do not let distractions pull you away. There will be moments where you feel tempted to ignore this or move on too quickly, but resist that urge. What I am giving you requires your attention, and your attention is part of how you receive it fully. This is not about fear, it is about awareness and readiness. Stay present and let this truth settle deeply within you. You may begin to notice small shifts before the full picture becomes clear, and those small shifts are important. They are signs that something is changing beneath the surface, even if it is not yet visible in a complete way. Pay attention to those moments, because they are part of the process leading to something greater. Each small change is building toward a larger transformation that will become undeniable. This is how I work, gradually and then suddenly, bringing things into alignment at the right time. What is coming into your house will not only affect you, it will also influence the atmosphere around you. Others may begin to notice a difference in you, even if they do not understand it fully. There will be a sense of calm, a quiet strength, and a renewed sense of purpose that becomes visible in your life. This is not something you need to explain or defend. It will speak for itself through the way you carry yourself. The miracle I am bringing will have a presence that cannot be hidden. I am asking you again to keep this close and not share it carelessly. Not everything that is sacred needs to be spoken out loud, especially in its early stages. Let it grow within you, let it strengthen your faith, and let it guide your actions quietly. There will be a time when it becomes visible to others, but that time will come naturally. For now, protect it and stay connected to what I am doing in your life. There is a rhythm forming, a quiet alignment of events that may not yet look extraordinary, but they are preparing the ground for something undeniable. You are standing in a moment where your awareness matters, because what you notice and receive now will shape how fully you experience what is arriving. There have been times when you felt overlooked, as if your efforts and your patience were not leading anywhere meaningful. I am telling you that nothing has been wasted, and every step you took has brought you into this exact position. What once seemed like delay was often protection, and what felt like silence was often preparation. I have been arranging things in ways you could not see, ensuring that when the moment comes, it will meet you at the right time and in the right way. This is why I am asking you to stay present and not dismiss this as something ordinary. In your house, there is a shift beginning that will first touch your thoughts and your sense of peace. You will start to feel a quiet confidence rising within you, even before external changes become clear. That confidence is not coming from your circumstances, it is coming from my presence moving more openly in your life. I am strengthening you from the inside so that when the miracle becomes visible, you are able to receive it without fear or hesitation. This inner change is part of the miracle itself. Type 222 if you trust God. Why are neuroscientists calling this a wealth trigger? Because over 19,547 people are already using this 9-word password, and their lives are changing fast. Unexpected deposits, cleared debts, a completely upgraded lifestyle. Scientists say it taps into a 150 million-year-old brain system that controls abundance and financial flow. It's already changed the lives of thousands in just weeks. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone. I know that part of you still carries hesitation, shaped by moments when things did not turn out as you hoped. That hesitation has been protecting you, but it can also limit what you are able to receive if it becomes too strong. I am gently leading you out of that guarded place and into a space where trust can grow again. What I am bringing is not meant to harm you or disappoint you. It is meant to restore and uplift you. Allow yourself to believe that something good can truly reach you now. There are patterns in your life that have been repeating, cycles that have kept you in a place of waiting and uncertainty. I am breaking those patterns, not through sudden force, but through a steady shift that will change how things move around you. You may notice that situations begin to resolve more easily, or that obstacles lose their strength in unexpected ways. These are not coincidences. They are signs that the old cycle is ending. A new direction is opening, and it is leading you toward what I have prepared. Do not be distracted by what seems urgent, but is not truly important. There will be moments when other concerns try to pull your focus away from what is happening beneath the surface. Stay grounded and keep your attention on what you are sensing within. I am guiding you through this, and your connection to me will help you recognize what matters most. The miracle I am bringing requires your awareness more than your effort. Type 1212 if you trust in Jesus. There will be a point where the shift becomes visible in a way that cannot be ignored. It may come through an unexpected opportunity, a resolution to something that has been troubling you, or a change in your environment that brings relief and clarity. When that moment arrives, it will feel both surprising and deeply familiar at the same time. You will recognize it as something you have been waiting for, even if you did not know exactly how it would come. That recognition will be your confirmation. You have been carrying a sense of responsibility that has weighed heavily on you, and at times it has made you feel alone in your efforts. I am stepping into that space, not to take away your strength, but to support and guide you in a way that eases that burden. You will begin to feel that you are not carrying everything by yourself anymore. There will be a lightness that comes, a sense that things are moving with you instead of against you. This is part of how the miracle will show itself in your daily life. I am also restoring areas of your life that you thought were beyond repair. There are relationships, opportunities, and aspects of your journey that seemed lost or closed off. I am bringing renewal into those areas, not always in the way you expect, but in a way that brings healing and progress. You will begin to see doors opening where there was once only resistance. This restoration is not temporary. It is part of a lasting change that will continue to grow. Stay mindful of your thoughts, because what you focus on will influence how you experience what is coming. If you dwell on fear or doubt, it will make it harder to recognize the good that is unfolding. If you allow yourself to stay open and expectant, you will see more clearly how things are shifting in your favor. I am guiding your awareness so that you can align with what I am doing. This alignment will help you receive the miracle fully. There is also a sense of timing that you will begin to understand more clearly. Things that once felt uncertain will start to fall into place with a sense of order and purpose. You will notice that certain events happen at just the right moment, creating a flow that feels natural and right. This is not random, it is the result of careful preparation that has been taking place over time. You are stepping into a period where timing will work in your favor. Do not rush ahead or try to force outcomes, even if you feel eager for change. What I am bringing will unfold in the right sequence, and each step is important. Trust the pace. even if it feels slower than you would prefer at times. There is a reason for every part of this process, and it is all leading towards something greater than you can currently see. Patience will allow you to experience it fully without missing any part of it. You may also notice a change in how you respond to challenges. Situations that once felt overwhelming will begin to feel more manageable, and your reactions will carry more calm and clarity. This is because I am strengthening your inner foundation, giving you a steadiness that supports you in every circumstance. This strength is not temporary, it is something that will remain with you as you move forward. It is part of the preparation for what is coming into your life. The miracle that is approaching your house is not just about one area of your life, it will touch multiple aspects of your experience. It will bring balance where there has been imbalance, and it will create harmony where there has been tension. You will begin to feel a sense of wholeness that has been missing for some time. This is the result of everything coming together in the right way. What you are about to experience is both personal and far-reaching. I am still speaking to you because what is unfolding has not yet reached its full expression, and I want you to remain aware of how close you are to the moment you have been waiting for. There is a quiet build-up happening around you, like a wave forming beneath the surface, and soon it will rise in a way that cannot be ignored. You may not see everything clearly yet, but you can sense that something is different, something is shifting in a way that feels steady and real. That feeling is not your imagination, it is the beginning of what I have been preparing for you. Stay with this, because your attention right now is helping you align with what is about to appear in your life. You have carried questions within you that you did not always speak out loud, thoughts about whether things would truly change or remain the same. I have heard every one of those thoughts, even the ones you tried to silence. I am answering you now, not with empty words, but with a movement that will take shape in your daily life. What once felt uncertain will begin to take on a clearer form, and you will no longer feel like you are standing in the same place. There is progress happening, and it is leading you toward the very thing you hoped for. Type 1010 to claim miracles. A leaked 9-word password is quietly transforming people's financial lives. More than 19,000 people have already used it to attract wealth, freedom, and peace. People are using it daily from their couch and reporting real financial breakthroughs. Scientists say it activates deep brain pathways linked to money, working far faster than traditional methods. This was once hidden by elites, and now it's spreading too fast. But the government could take down this secret any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. In your house, there are moments that have felt heavy, times when the atmosphere itself seemed to carry your worries. I am changing that atmosphere, not all at once, but in a way that gradually brings lightness and peace back into your space. You will begin to notice that the same place where you once felt pressure now starts to feel calm and supportive. This is not just a shift in feeling, it is a sign that something deeper is changing. I am restoring your environment so that it reflects the peace I am placing within you. There will be signs that appear in ways you might not expect, small confirmations that build into something undeniable. You might notice a situation resolving more easily than before, or a conversation bringing clarity where there was once confusion. These moments are not random, they are part of the path opening in front of you. Pay attention to them because they will guide you toward the larger change that is coming. Each sign is like a step, leading you closer to the full expression of what I have promised. You have been strong for a long time, carrying more than others could see, and at times it has left you feeling tired. I am bringing rest into your life, not only in your body, but in your mind and spirit. There will be a sense of ease that begins to replace the constant tension you have been feeling. This ease is not a sign of losing control. It is a sign that you are no longer carrying everything alone. I am stepping in more fully, and you will begin to feel that support in ways that are clear and steady. Type 333 to receive peace. Do not be surprised if things begin to move quickly after a period of stillness. Often, there is a time of quiet preparation, followed by a sudden shift that brings everything into motion. You are nearing that point where movement becomes visible, and it may feel faster than you expected. Stay grounded when that happens, and do not let excitement or fear pull you off balance. Move with calm confidence, knowing that what is unfolding is guided and purposeful. There are also areas of your life where you felt stuck, as if no matter what you did, nothing changed. I am releasing those areas, opening them in a way that allows new possibilities to enter. You will begin to see options where there were none, and paths where there was once only a wall. This opening is part of the miracle that is coming into your house. It is not limited to one situation. It will touch multiple parts of your life in ways that bring freedom and movement. I want you to remain aware of how you speak to yourself during this time. The words you repeat in your thoughts have the power to either support or resist what I am doing. Choose to speak with belief and expectation, even if it feels unfamiliar at first. When you align your thoughts with what I am telling you, it becomes easier to recognize the changes happening around you. This alignment will help you step into what is coming without hesitation. You may also notice a change in how others respond to you. People who once seemed distant may become more supportive, and situations that felt tense may begin to soften. This is not something you need to force or control. It is a natural result of the shift taking place. As you change, the environment around you responds. This is part of the broader movement that is bringing your miracle into your life. I am guiding you through this process with care, ensuring that each step prepares you for the next. There is nothing random about what is happening, even if it sometimes feels that way. Every detail is part of a larger picture that is becoming clearer with time. You are moving toward a moment where things will make sense in a way they did not before. That clarity will bring both relief and understanding. Do not let impatience take over as you sense things getting closer. It is natural to want to see the full result immediately, but there is value in each stage of the journey. Each step is building your readiness and strengthening your ability to receive what is coming. Trust that the timing is right, even if it does not match your expectations exactly. What I am bringing will arrive at the moment when it can fully take root in your life. There will also be a sense of confirmation within you, a quiet knowing that this is the moment you have been waiting for. That knowing will not come from external validation. It will come from within. You will feel it as a steady confidence that does not need to be explained. This is how you will recognize that what is happening is aligned with what I have been telling you. That inner confirmation is as important as any external sign. The miracle that is approaching your house is not just about changing your circumstances, it is about changing how you experience your life. You will begin to see things differently, with a perspective that brings hope and clarity. Challenges that once felt overwhelming will appear more manageable, and opportunities that once seemed out of reach will feel possible. This shift in perspective is part of the transformation you are entering. I am still with you, and I am continuing to speak because you are standing on the edge of something that is about to become visible in a way that you cannot ignore. What you have felt quietly within is beginning to rise into your reality, and the shift is no longer distant or hidden. There is a closeness now, a sense that something is about to cross into your life in a clear and undeniable way. You may feel it as a mix of calm and anticipation, a quiet awareness that something important is about to happen. That awareness is not accidental. It is part of how I prepare you to receive what is already near. You have walked through moments that tested your patience and your strength, and at times you wondered how much longer you could continue without seeing results. I have been with you through every step, even when it felt like you were moving forward alone. Now you are entering a time where what you have been carrying will begin to lift, and what you have been waiting for will begin to appear. This is not a small change. It is something that will reach into your daily life and bring a sense of renewal. What is coming is meant to be experienced, not just understood. Type 444 if you trust the process. What secret did elites use to attract wealth so easily? A simple 9-word password, now leaked to the public. People are using it daily and watching money flow into their lives like never before. Scientists say it activates an ancient brain system tied directly to abundance, Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. It's already helped thousands become debt-free in just weeks. But this breakthrough is under pressure and may disappear at any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone. There is a door that has been forming in your life, even though you could not see it clearly before. That door is not something you force open. It is something that opens at the right moment when everything is aligned. You are very close to that moment now, and when it opens, it will feel natural and right. You will not need to question whether it is meant for you, because it will carry a sense of peace and clarity. This is how you will know that it is part of what I have prepared for you. In your house, there will be a noticeable change in how things feel, as if a weight has been removed from the air itself. The tension that once lingered will begin to dissolve, and in its place there will be a sense of calm that settles in quietly. This calm is not temporary. It is the beginning of a deeper peace that will continue to grow. You will find yourself thinking more clearly and feeling more grounded, even in situations that once caused stress. This is part of how the miracle will show itself to you. There will also be a moment when something unexpected brings you a sense of relief, something that shifts your situation in a way you did not plan. It may come through a conversation, a decision, or a change in circumstances that removes a burden you have been carrying. When that happens, recognize it as part of what I have been telling you. Do not dismiss it as luck or coincidence, because it is connected to the movement I have set in place. Each of these moments is leading you toward a larger transformation. Type 555 to welcome change. You have been learning to trust in ways that were not always easy, and that trust is now becoming a foundation for what is coming. There were times when you held on without knowing what the outcome would be, and that has strengthened you more than you realize. I am building on that strength now, using it to support you as you step into this new season. You are not the same person you were before, and that change is part of why you are ready for what is coming. Your growth has prepared you in ways that will soon become clear. Do not let fear try to take hold as things begin to shift. It is natural to feel uncertain when something new is unfolding, but you do not need to retreat or pull back. Stay open and allow the changes to move through your life without resistance. What I am bringing is meant to bring you forward, not hold you back. Trust that even if something feels unfamiliar, it is still aligned with what is good for you. You may begin to see connections between events that once seemed unrelated, as if pieces of a larger picture are coming together. Situations that once felt separate will begin to align, creating a sense of direction that was not there before. This alignment is not random, it is part of the design that has been unfolding behind the scenes. As you notice these connections, it will strengthen your confidence in what is happening. You will begin to see that everything has been leading to this point. I am also bringing clarity into areas where you once felt confused or uncertain. Decisions that seemed difficult will become easier, and choices that once felt overwhelming will feel more straightforward. This clarity is not something you need to force. It will come naturally as part of the shift taking place. You will find yourself knowing what to do without overthinking, and that knowing will guide you forward. This is another sign that the miracle is near. There will be a sense of movement in your life that feels steady and consistent, even if it is not always dramatic. Things will begin to progress in a way that feels natural, without the constant resistance you have experienced before. This movement is part of the flow I am creating for you, a path that allows you to move forward with confidence. You will begin to feel that you are no longer stuck, but moving towards something meaningful. That feeling is part of the transformation. Keep your focus on what you are sensing within, and do not allow outside distractions to pull you away. There will always be things that try to take your attention, but not all of them are important. Stay connected to what I am showing you, and let that guide your actions. The more you stay aligned with this awareness, the easier it will be to recognize the moment when everything begins to come together. That moment is closer than you think. I am preparing you not only to receive this miracle, but also to carry it forward in your life. What is coming is not meant to be a brief moment. It is meant to become part of your ongoing experience. It will change how you see yourself, how you move through your days, and how you respond to what happens around you. This is a lasting shift, something that will continue to unfold beyond the initial moment. You are being prepared for something that has depth and continuity. Stay steady, and do not lose sight of what I have told you. Let it remain in your thoughts, guiding you and strengthening your expectation. I am with you in every step, and I am bringing you towards something that will confirm everything I have spoken. Your biggest miracle is no longer something you are waiting for from a distance. It is something that is now very near, ready to enter your life and transform your experience in ways you will soon understand. This is not a distant promise anymore. It is something that is about to touch your reality in a way you cannot deny. You are standing in a moment where everything you have endured is about to meet its answer. There has been a long season where you felt like you were waiting without clear direction, holding on without knowing when things would change. That season is coming to a close, and what replaces it will not look the same as what you have been through. I am shifting you from waiting into receiving, from uncertainty into clarity, and from pressure into peace. This transition may feel subtle at first, but it will grow stronger with each passing day. You will begin to sense that you are no longer in the same place you once were, even if everything around you has not yet fully changed. Type 666 to release fear. Why are thousands suddenly becoming financially free? Because they discovered a 9-word wealth password hidden in neuroscience research. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected money, cleared debts, and new opportunities. Some say the results feel almost divine. Scientists confirm it activates a powerful, ancient part of your brain linked to wealth and abundance. But now that it's leaked, it won't stay available for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. In your house, something is aligning in a way that will bring a sense of stability that has been missing. There have been moments when your own space did not feel as secure or as peaceful as you needed it to be. I am restoring that sense of safety and calm, not just through external changes, but through an inner assurance that you are supported and protected. You will begin to feel that your environment is no longer working against you, but with you. This is part of how the miracle will become real to you. There will be a point where something shifts so clearly that you will pause and recognize that this is what you have been waiting for. It may not come in the exact form you imagined, but it will carry the essence of what you needed. When that moment arrives, it will feel like a release, as if something that was held back is finally flowing freely. Do not hesitate in that moment, and do not question whether it is meant for you. Receive it with confidence, knowing that it is connected to everything I have been telling you. Type 888 to attract abundance. You have learned to endure, to keep moving even when the path was unclear, and that endurance has brought you to this exact point. Now I am shifting you into a space where you do not have to rely only on endurance, but can begin to experience ease and flow. This does not mean there will be no challenges, but it means you will no longer feel overwhelmed by them. There will be a sense that things are working together instead of against you. This change will allow you to move forward with greater confidence and peace. I am also bringing clarity to decisions that once felt heavy and confusing. You will begin to see what needs to be done with a simplicity that was not there before. Choices that once felt complicated will become clearer, and you will find yourself moving forward without the same level of hesitation. This clarity is part of the preparation for what is coming, because it will help you step into the new without being held back by doubt. You are being guided in a way that supports your growth. There are also relationships and connections in your life that are being adjusted, some drawing closer and others moving further away. This is not something to resist, because it is part of the alignment taking place. The people and situations that are meant to support what is coming will remain, and those that do not will naturally shift out of place. You will begin to feel that your surroundings are becoming more supportive and less draining. This is another sign that the miracle is near. You may also notice that your energy begins to change, that you feel less weighed down and more open to what is ahead. This shift in energy is not random. It is part of the transformation happening within you. As your energy changes, it affects how you interact with the world around you. Opportunities that once seemed out of reach may begin to feel accessible. This is part of the opening that is taking place in your life. Do not rush through this time or try to force the outcome. What is coming is already in motion, and your role is to remain aware and open. Trust the pace, even if it feels slower than you would like, because everything is unfolding in the right order. Each step is preparing you for the next, and nothing is being skipped or overlooked. This is a process that is designed with care and intention. There will also be moments where you feel a deep sense of confirmation, a quiet knowing that what is happening is exactly what you have been waiting for. This knowing will not need external validation. It will come from within you. When you feel it, trust it, because it is a sign that you are aligned with what I am doing. This inner confirmation is one of the clearest signs that the miracle has reached you. I am asking you again to keep this close and not share it carelessly. What is sacred needs space to grow, and not every voice needs to be part of this process. Let it develop within you, let it strengthen your faith, and let it guide your actions quietly. There will be a time when it becomes visible to others, but that time will come naturally. For now, protect it and stay connected to what I am doing. You are no longer in a place of waiting without direction. You are in a place of receiving with awareness. What is coming into your house is not just a single moment. It is the beginning of a new phase in your life. This phase will carry a different kind of energy, one that brings balance, clarity, and movement. You will begin to feel that you are stepping into something that has been prepared for you over time. This is the result of everything that has come before. I am drawing your attention again so that you stay aware and do not miss the details that will confirm what I have been telling you. This is the time where awareness turns into recognition and recognition turns into receiving. There has been a weight in your life that has shaped how you see your future, a sense that things might always remain difficult or uncertain. I am lifting that weight, not by ignoring your reality, but by changing it from within and around you. You will begin to notice that what once felt fixed is starting to loosen, and what once seemed permanent is beginning to shift. This is not something you are imagining. It is a real change that is taking place. Allow yourself to accept that things can truly become different now. Type 999 to step into alignment. Why are over 19,547 people suddenly attracting unexpected wealth? Because they started using a strange 9-word password discovered in neuroscience research. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lives. Scientists say it activates a 150 million year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. This password was quietly used by elites until a neuroscientist leaked it. Now it's spreading fast and could be taken down any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. In your house, there will be a moment when the atmosphere feels noticeably different, as if something has quietly entered and settled into place. You may not be able to explain it immediately, but you will feel it clearly. It will bring a sense of calm that does not depend on circumstances, a steady peace that remains even when things around you are still adjusting. This is one of the ways you will recognize that the miracle has begun to take form. It will not always announce itself loudly, but it will make itself known through what you feel and experience. There will also be a release from something that has been holding you back, something that has limited your movement or your sense of possibility. When that release happens, it may feel like a sudden opening, a moment where you realize that what once blocked you no longer has the same power. Do not hesitate in that moment, because it is an invitation to move forward. This is part of how the path is being cleared for you. Each release is making space for something new to enter your life. Type 111 to claim new beginnings. You have been learning to trust in ways that were not always comfortable, and that trust is now becoming a foundation that supports you. There were times when you had to believe without seeing, and that has strengthened you in ways that will now become clear. I am building on that strength, using it to guide you into this new phase of your life. You are not stepping into this unprepared, even if you feel uncertain at times. Everything you have been through has contributed to your readiness. There is also a sense of alignment that is beginning to take place, where different areas of your life start to move together instead of in conflict. Situations that once felt scattered will begin to connect, creating a sense of direction that was missing before. This alignment will make it easier for you to move forward, because you will not feel pulled in different directions at once. You will begin to experience a flow that supports your progress. This is part of the miracle unfolding in your life. Do not let old habits of doubt return and take hold as things begin to change. It is easy to fall back into familiar patterns, especially when something new is unfolding. Stay aware of your thoughts and choose to remain open to what is happening. You do not need to understand everything immediately. You only need to stay present and willing to receive. What I am bringing is designed to move you forward, not keep you where you have been. There will be moments where you feel a deep sense of gratitude, even before everything is fully visible. That gratitude is a sign that your heart is recognizing what is happening, even if your mind is still catching up. Allow yourself to feel it, because it will help you stay aligned with what is coming. Gratitude opens your awareness and makes it easier to see the good that is unfolding. It is a natural response to the change that is taking place. You may also notice that your perspective begins to shift, that you start to see possibilities where you once saw limitations. This change in perspective is not forced. It is a result of the transformation happening within you. As your perspective changes, your actions will begin to change as well. You will find yourself making choices that support your growth and your future. This is how the miracle continues to develop in your life. I am guiding you through this process with care, ensuring that each step prepares you for what comes next. There is nothing random about what is happening. even if it sometimes feels that way. Every detail is part of a larger picture that is becoming clearer with time. You are moving toward a moment where everything will make sense in a way it did not before. That clarity will bring both peace and confidence. Stay focused on what you are sensing within, and do not let distractions pull you away. There will always be things that try to take your attention, but not all of them are important. Keep your awareness on what I am showing you, and let that guide your actions. The more you stay connected to this, the easier it will be to recognize the moment when everything comes together. That moment is not far away. You are entering a time where what you have been waiting for begins to take shape in your reality. It will not always come in the way you expected, but it will carry the essence of what you needed. When you see it, you will know, because it will resonate with something deep within you. That recognition will be your confirmation that this is part of what I have been preparing. Trust that what you feel in that moment is real and true. There have been moments when you questioned whether things would truly change, whether the waiting had meaning, or if it would continue without resolution. I am telling you now that those questions are being answered through what is unfolding in your life. The waiting is giving way to movement, and the uncertainty is giving way to direction. You are not in the same place anymore, even if some things still look familiar. There is a shift happening, and it is moving you into something that will bring clarity and relief. Type 1313 to step into your blessing. In your house, there will be a sense of renewal that begins quietly, but grows stronger with time. The space that once carried your worries will begin to feel lighter, as if something has been lifted from it. You may notice that you think more clearly, that you feel more at ease, and that your surroundings begin to reflect a sense of order and calm. This is not something you are creating on your own. It is part of what I am bringing into your life. The change in your environment is connected to the change happening within you. Can 9 simple words really change your financial life? More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. Brain experts were shocked when they discovered this password works up to 20x faster than the law of attraction. People are repeating it daily and watching money flow like water into their lives. Some even believe the results are so powerful, it feels divine. But this breakthrough is already under legal pressure and could disappear any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone. There will also be a moment when something you have been waiting on begins to move in a way that surprises you. It may come through a situation resolving, an opportunity appearing, or a path opening that you had not expected. When that happens, do not hesitate or doubt what you are seeing. This is part of the miracle entering your life, and it is meant to move you forward. Accept it with confidence and allow it to guide your next steps. Type 1414 to receive what is yours. You have been carrying a sense of responsibility that has shaped how you approach everything in your life. At times, it has felt like you had to hold everything together on your own. I am easing that burden, not by removing your strength, but by supporting you in a way that brings balance. You will begin to feel that you are not alone in what you are facing. There will be a sense that things are working with you, not against you. There are also patterns that have been repeating in your life, cycles that have kept you in a place of waiting and uncertainty. I am breaking those cycles, allowing something new to take their place. You will begin to see that situations no longer follow the same path they once did. This is part of the transformation taking place, and it will open the way for new possibilities. What once felt predictable will begin to change. Do not allow fear to take hold as these changes begin to appear. It is natural to feel uncertain when something new is unfolding, but you do not need to retreat. Stay open and let what is happening move through your life without resistance. What I am bringing is aligned with what is good for you, even if it feels unfamiliar at first. Trust that you are being guided in the right direction. You may also notice that your perspective begins to shift in a way that makes things feel more possible. Situations that once seemed fixed will begin to look different, and you will start to see options where there were none. This change in perspective is part of the miracle itself. It allows you to move forward in ways that were not available to you before. As your perspective changes, your path begins to open. There will be moments of confirmation, small but clear signs that what I have been telling you is real. These signs may come in ways you did not expect, but they will carry a sense of truth that you will recognize. Pay attention to them because they are guiding you toward the larger change. Each confirmation is building your confidence and helping you stay aligned with what is happening. You are being led step by step. Stay mindful of your thoughts during this time because they influence how you experience what is unfolding. If you focus on doubt or fear, it will make it harder to see what is happening clearly. If you remain open and expectant, you will recognize the shifts more easily. I am guiding your awareness so that you can align with what I am doing. This alignment will help you receive the miracle fully. There will also be a sense of movement that becomes more noticeable as time goes on. Things that once felt stuck will begin to progress, and you will feel that you are moving forward instead of standing still. This movement is part of the flow I am creating for you. It will feel natural, not forced, and it will bring a sense of direction that has been missing. You will begin to see that your path is opening. Do not rush ahead or try to control every outcome. What is coming is already in motion, and your role is to remain aware and receptive. Trust the pace, even if it feels slower than you would like at times. Each step is preparing you for the next, and nothing is being overlooked. This is a process that is unfolding with care and intention. You are being prepared not only to receive this miracle, but also to carry it forward in your life. What is coming is not a single moment. It is a change that will continue to develop. It will influence how you see yourself, how you make decisions, and how you move through your days. This is a lasting shift, something that will grow over time. You are stepping into a new phase that has depth and meaning. There has been a long stretch of time where you carried hope quietly, sometimes even hiding it from others because it felt too fragile to share. You protected it because you knew how easily it could be questioned or dismissed. I saw that, and I honored that quiet faith you held onto. Now I am bringing you into a time where you no longer have to protect what you believe in the same way, because it will begin to show itself without needing explanation. What was hidden within you will begin to take form around you. Type 1515 to step into fulfillment. In your house, there will be a clear difference in how you feel from one day to the next. You may wake up and notice that something has shifted, even if you cannot immediately name it. There will be a sense of lightness, a feeling that something heavy has been removed or eased. This is not your imagination. It is part of what I am doing within your environment. I am restoring your space so that it reflects the peace and stability I am placing within you. There will also be a moment when something you have been waiting for begins to move forward without resistance. It may come through an answer you have been seeking, a solution that appears, or a path that becomes clear. When that happens, it will feel natural, as if it was always meant to happen this way. Do not question it or hold back in that moment. Step into it with confidence because it is part of the miracle I have been preparing for you. Type 1616 to receive divine favor. You have been carrying responsibilities that shaped your strength, but they also brought pressure that was difficult to release. I am easing that pressure now, allowing you to experience a sense of support that you have not felt for a long time. You will begin to notice that things are not as heavy as they once were. There will be a balance that starts to form, where you can move forward without feeling overwhelmed. This balance is part of the change taking place in your life. What if attracting wealth didn't require hard work, just the right words? This forgotten prayer is now transforming ordinary people into debt-free, financially free individuals. Scientists say each of these 9 words activates a hidden abundance center deep in your brain. People are using it from home and seeing results in just weeks. It was never meant for the public, and now that it's out, the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There are also areas where you felt uncertain, places where you did not know what to do or which direction to take. I am bringing clarity into those areas, helping you see what was once hidden or confusing. You will begin to feel more sure of your choices, more confident in your steps. This clarity will guide you forward in a way that feels steady and right. It is part of the preparation for what is coming into your life. You may notice that situations around you begin to respond differently, that things no longer feel as resistant as they once did. This is because there is a shift happening not only within you, but also in your surroundings. As you change, the environment around you begins to align with that change. This alignment will make it easier for you to move forward.